In the quiet of a small Ohio town, where fireflies dance under the stars and the scent of roses lingers in the evening air, Helen, a 72-year-old with a smile that warmed every heart, faced a silent struggle. Each night, she'd slip into her soft cotton pajamas, light a lavender candle, and curl up with a cherished novel, hoping for the sweet embrace of sleep. But by 2 a.m., her eyes would snap open, staring into the darkness. Her legs ached with restless twitches. Her mind churned with worries. Bills, family, the passage of time. Morning arrived not with renewal, but with a heavy fog of fatigue, stealing the joy from her days. Her beloved rose garden, once a haven of color and life, stood neglected as she dragged through mornings, too tired to tend its blooms. Helen's story is not unique. For countless women over 65, sleepless nights and weary mornings are a quiet burden, often dismissed as an inevitable part of aging. We share half-hearted laughs over coffee, trading stories of tossing and turning, of muscles that ache after a short walk, of energy that fades too soon. We tell ourselves, it's just age, and carry on, accepting weaker bodies and dimmer days. But what if that's not the full truth? What if a small overlooked act, a warm drink sipped in the stillness of evening, could unlock deeper sleep, stronger mornings, and a renewed sense of self? One evening, as Helen sat with her daughter Sarah, sipping chamomile tea at the kitchen table, she poured out her frustration. "I'm doing everything right," she said, her voice tinged with weariness. "No coffee after noon, a cool bedroom, even meditation, but I'm still awake at 3 a.m. and my days feel like wading through molasses." Sarah, her eyes soft with concern, posed a gentle question. "Mum, what if it's not just age? What if something as simple as what you drink before bed could change everything?" Helen raised an eyebrow, skeptical but intrigued. Could a cup of something warm really rewrite her nights? Science offers a hopeful answer. As we age, our bodies undergo subtle but profound shifts. Melatonin, the hormone that ushers us into sleep, dwindles after 65, leaving our sleep cycles lighter and more fragmented. Muscles lose resilience, becoming prone to cramps or weakness, especially when electrolytes like magnesium and potassium run low. Blood sugar fluctuations, triggered by a late sugary snack or even a salty dinner, can jolt us awake, heart pounding in the early hours. Dehydration, often unnoticed, tightens muscles and stirs restlessness. Yet these challenges aren't insurmountable. Research shows that a warm, nutrient-rich bedtime drink can calm the nervous system, boost melatonin production, and restore balance, paving the way for restorative rest. Sarah suggested Helen try a ritual: a warm cup of golden milk, a blend of milk, turmeric, cinnamon, and a touch of honey sipped 30 minutes before bed. The idea felt almost too simple, like a remedy from a grandmother's kitchen. But Helen, ever curious, agreed to a 3-week experiment. That first night, she stood in her cozy kitchen, the glow of a single lamp casting soft shadows. She poured almond milk into a small pot, sprinkled in golden turmeric and a whisper of cinnamon, and added a pinch of black pepper to enhance the turmeric's magic. As the mixture warmed, its earthy aroma filled the air, mingling with the faint scent of her lavender candle. She poured it into her favorite mug, a chipped ceramic one her granddaughter had painted years ago, and settled into her armchair. The warmth of the mug seeped into her hands, and each sip felt like a small act of kindness to herself. That night, Helen woke as usual, but something was different. Her body felt less tense, her mind less frantic. She drifted back to sleep, a rarity. Over the days, she refined her ritual, dimming the lights, setting aside her phone, and pairing the drink with a few deep breaths or a page of poetry. By the second week, she was sleeping longer stretches, waking less often. By the third, her mornings felt transformed. The stiffness in her legs had eased, her steps were steadier, and the fog that once clouded her days began to lift. She returned to her garden, pruning roses with a vigor she hadn't felt in years. Her laughter rang out during walks with friends, and her spirit glowed anew. Golden milk's power lies in its synergy of science and tradition. Turmeric's curcumin, a potent anti-inflammatory, soothes aches and pains that disrupt sleep, as studies in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences have shown. Cinnamon stabilizes blood sugar, preventing those midnight jolts that wake us, heart racing. Milk, dairy or unsweetened almond, delivers tryptophan, a building block for serotonin and melatonin, easing the body into rest. Magnesium and potassium, found in milk and turmeric, relax muscles and prevent cramps, a common nighttime nuisance. A study in the European Review for Medical and Pharmacological Sciences found that curcumin may protect the brain from age-related changes, boosting mood and supporting sleep. Even the warmth of the drink itself calms the nervous system, signaling to the brain that it's time to unwind. But golden milk isn't the only option. Chamomile tea, with its gentle sedative properties, has been cherished for centuries and backed by studies showing it reduces the time to fall asleep. Tart cherry juice, a natural source of melatonin, improves sleep duration and quality, as research from the National Institutes of Health confirms. Even warm water with a squeeze of lemon hydrates and soothes, settling an uneasy stomach. The key is timing, sipping 30 to 60 minutes before bed, and intention, making the act a ritual, a moment of peace in a hurried world. Helen's transformation wasn't just about the drink. It was the ritual, the quiet act of stirring the milk, breathing in its warmth, and savoring the stillness. It became a signal to her body and mind. The day is done. Rest is near. She paired it with small habits, dimming lights, reading a favorite poem, or listening to soft piano music. These acts wove a cocoon of calm, preparing her for deeper sleep. Her story echoes countless others, women who, like her, discovered that small intentional changes could reclaim their nights and days. You too can write a new chapter. Imagine this. Tonight, you step into your kitchen, the world quiet around you. You warm a cup of golden milk, its golden hue glowing under the soft light. You sit, breathe deeply, and let the warmth spread through you. This isn't just a drink, it's a promise to yourself, a gentle act of care rooted in science and stories like Helen's. You deserve restful nights and vibrant mornings, no matter your age. Your body is still capable of change, still open to kindness. Try it tonight. Let a warm mug be your invitation to rest, to renew, to rediscover the joy of waking ready for the day. One gentle sip at a time, you can weave a new rhythm into your life, filled with hope and possibility.